Okay, so recap from the movie Forge. The film starts with Isaiah, who seems lazy to do his basic chores, such as laundry, throwing out the trash, and even responding to his mom calling him. And it also shows how his mom is stressed out and seeks God for help. And Isaiah also mentions about an abandoned car his grandfather got, barista named Abigail, but fails after being rejected by her dad. What I think from my perspective from the beginning, Isaiah is very rude to people around him, such as the barista and also to the gym CEO, Mr. Moore. And I think this is likely because it is due because of his the absence of his dad, Darren. And things start to go for the better when the gym boss offered Isaiah a part-time job at his fitness company. When he began to work, he was late for his third day at work, and his coworkers had to cover for him, and they felt disrespected because Isaiah didn't have a good reason for being late, because he was late. He slept late the night before, which made him wake up late and made him late for work. Next, his mom like made a com cell and invited a few people and seeks help and prays for Isaiah that Isaiah will change for the better. With that, his mom starts about God to Isaiah, as even though Isaiah says that God is more of her mom's thing, the point is that Isaiah is skipping his responsibilities and he should start uh being more responsible. Then Mr. Moore read to Isaiah Galatians 5 that mentioned love your neighbor as yourself. And which means that after a story from Mr. Moore wife about how Mr. Moore used to only rely on his power and not God, which made him fall plenty of times and even almost ended their marriage, but then a mechanic slowly reshaped Mr. Moore's fate, which inspired Isaiah to start relying on God, such as when he asked him for help. Next, he went to a church community group called The Forge. After that, he was met with a challenge which was giving up one thing he loved a lot, to be a disciple of Jesus. And what he decided to give up was playing his console games. One day, when Isaiah was working, he came across his dad, who he really despised. After that, Isaiah avoided seeing him, and which mean that he voided the job directly and went to an empty place to like cry out. Then Mr. Moore teaches him about forgiveness and how it goes a long way. This made Isaiah realize that the burden in his heart was too heavy due to his dad. Finally, he decided to forgive his dad, which made him free from a lot of stress. And the key takeaways from this movie is that I think you need someone to lead you, direct you, to be a disciple of Jesus. After that, you can disciple more people. And another thing that really stood out in this movie is that forgiveness is a really important thing, as God tells us that we should love our enemies, and which means that in the movie, like Mr. Moore, son got killed, but he forgives the person who killed his son, and they become best friends for 15 years. And I think that's pretty much it.